I would say that, my curiosity and why I pursued landscape architecture to begin with was based off of an idea of how art and intervention can affect social change in a public sphere. And so that same like desire for me to try to see how could I make something to cause something to be the world to be better, a better place. That also inspired me to help build this company today.
Well, I believe deeply in women's empowerment, and a core aspect of that that's, often not spoken about is how important sexual well-being is, and pleasure as like a conduit for, creativity, overall well-being, across physical, emotional, mental, I would even argue spiritual. But I'd love to, like, how do you think about these things? And, coming from a science perspective, if maybe you have like a unique, um, yeah, like a unique take on pleasure specifically being so important.
Well, I think the uniqueness of my take, unfortunately, just comes back down to the science of it and me being exposed to the actuality of what we know about women's health and our sexual health and our physiology as it relates to our sexual health. And me understanding, learning pretty early on in the course of this, like that we hardly know anything as it relates to women's bodies from a scientific level. And so that, going back to like the architecture, like that was the big idea here is like, okay, so if I am, consider myself an educated person and I'm just now learning about this physiological process that's happening in my body, which is female sexual arousal, which I can get into. But if I'm only learning about this, that is an indication to me that like, well, maybe other people don't know about this either. And that was extremely potent and powerful for me as a person to see like that how much there is still left to uncover and how much there is still left to plumb in the depths of our health and what we know about our own bodies, period.